Sup nerds, R2 here, ready for a huge, awesome pickup. I wouldn't say huge, but it's one of my favorite graphic novel pickups to date, to be sure. Now, if you've watched my channel before, if you know me at all, it's it should be no surprise that Deadpool is my favorite character. He's my favorite character in the comics. Now, I've been reading a lot lately, and I love the character. Not because of the movies. I enjoy the movies. I think Ryan Reynolds is a perfect choice to play that character. I think he owns that character. I don't think there's really anybody that can play him. Certainly not in the foreseeable future. But that's not the reason why I like him so much. I love the writing behind him and the creativeness of that character and how it's changed from the early 90s to now. I'm getting into a lot more of particular writers' versions of Deadpool, and I'm absolutely loving it. I like seeing the changes. Essentially, he's basically the same, but each writer has put his own sort of spin on him. And so far, my favorite writer is Daniel Way. I love his, and I think it was from 2008 was his run, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it's 2008 was Daniel Way's run, and I believe it was volume 4 or 5. I'm not sure. The fourth or fifth run of Deadpool. I think it's fourth, maybe. I'm so confused at the moment because I've been reading so much. But I got this T-shirt from the op shop while I was out hunting, so it just seems appropriate for this video. You could probably tell by now with all this talking and carrying on, it's a Deadpool pickup. I've picked up so much Deadpool comics lately and graphic novels lately because, as I said, I'm just really getting into the character, and I've got a lot of like volume 5 and 6 stuff, like the latest stuff and the newer stuff that I don't want to dip into just yet because I'm trying to read up some on the older stuff. And we're going to start with Secret Invasion. This is volume 1 of the Daniel Way run. So this includes, or collects, I should say, volume 1 to 5 of Deadpool. This is unreal. So Daniel Way, he also wrote Hit Monkey, which, funny story was, I was watching the new show, the new cartoon. What is artwork? Well, not his artwork, but look at the artwork. I think it's artwork by Medina. Yeah. Yeah, I've been watching the new Hit Monkey TV series, and holy shit, I was laughing at it so hard, and there was I was comparing it to Deadpool, and it's like some of these jokes, some of this style of writing is very Deadpool-esque. And I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he suggested that perhaps it was the same writers, and I was like, it's very, very likely. So I looked it up, and the writer of the Hit Monkey graphic novel, which the series is based off, is Daniel Way. So I need to get that. I think it's Bananas and Bullseye, or Bananas and Bonsais, or something like that. I can't think. But I think that's all there is. There's only like 2 volumes or something. But I need to get that too. But that's cool. This is volume 1. Then we have volume 2 of Daniel Way's run, which contains... This is a weird one. This collects volume 6 to 7 and volumes 10 to 12. So it misses 8 and 9 for some reason. I'm not sure why. But I have this collection here, which is a little bit different. This is Deadpool the Complete Collection issue 2 or volume 2. This is still the Daniel Way stuff, but this is like from 13 to 31. So this is like 4 graphic novels put together. So this continues where Dark Reign stops. But if I get the Complete Collection volume volume 1, it collects everything up to issue 13. So it has that 8 and 9 issue in the Complete Collection volume 1. So I'm probably going to have to get that, or I'll just find those 2 issues separately for some reason. But I think it's just easier if I get this Complete Collection. Good thing about these editions is it has all the ones in here that tells you what to get and what to read in what order. So that's how I've been getting my information. But yeah, this is really good. So this collects, yeah, as I said, Deadpool 1331 of the Daniel Way, and it's illustrated by Sean Crystal, Paco Medina, Carlo Barberi Tan Eng White and Bong Dazo. I apologize so much for butchering those names, but that's really good. So at least I've got some way, at least some way, at least the first 30 odd issues or 30 issues of way that I can get into, which I've already started reading and it's fantastic. Also have one of the later issues, which is volume 9 of the Daniel Way stuff. I think this collects, this collects 40 to 44. I think there's only one more after this. I think it only goes to, volume 10, which is Evil Deadpool, which I have in a random hardback, which I didn't know I had. But it doesn't have a slipcover. I don't know if this come with a slipcover or whatever. This could be what they call the deluxe editions or something. Yeah, I don't know. But that's the Evil Deadpool. That's volume 10 of the Way stuff. So I don't even know where I got that from. So that's sweet. And then I got the next couple are the Posen and Dugan run. Now, I think the more recent stuff Duggan has done on his own, or is it Posen that's done on his own? No, I think it's Duggan. Yeah, Duggan's done I think volume 6. I believe the Posen and Duggan is volume 5, and then the Way is volume 4. So I believe that's correct, but I've got a random volume here that I picked up, volume 3. This collects issues 13 to 19, written by Gregory Dugan and Brian Posen. It's probably not how you say it, but then we got volume 8 of the same, or issue 8, this trade paperback, All Good Things. This has, I think this is the last one in the Posen Dugan run. This collects number 41 to 44 and number 2 and Deadpool 250 for some reason. Yeah, I think that's the last, and then you just get into the Duggan run. Yeah, Duggan takes over as Soul Rider. It's so bloody confusing. I have this one, which is Duggan as well. This is Warzones, Mrs. Deadpool and the Howling Commandos. So this is Mrs. Deadpool and the Howling Commandos 1 to 4 by Duggan. This is in the latest series, so this is in the volume 6 series, because it involves Mrs. Deadpool, who he marries in Deadpool vs. Dracula or something, which I read, didn't realize that was part of the one giant story. But that's great. Then I got this random one here. I don't know if this is just standalone or there's more to this, but this is Duggan as well. So this is a more later one. So from 2012 onwards, I think, or 2011 onwards. This is Deadpool 2099, and I'm pretty sure there's a Mrs. Deadpool 2099 or a Lady Deadpool 2099 as well. Although that looks like a lady. But I think there's someone else. I think there's maybe Mrs. Deadpool 2099 too. But this collects Deadpool number 6, 12, 19, and 25. So from 2015. So Duggan must have done something from like 2011 to 2015, 16 or something like that. Then we got Deadpool and the Mercs for Money. This is Bun and Espen. So I don't know these guys. This could be volume... When did this come out? 2016. Okay, so this came out after... Like this version of Deadpool come out after... Duggan's run. Yeah, I've got a stack down here. So after Duggan left Posen and did his own run, these guys came. Bun and Espen. Or Bun. Cullen Bun. So this collects Deadpool and the Mercs for Money number 1 to 5 and Deadpool Massacre. Awesome. So that's issue 0. We've got issue 2. For some reason I don't have issue 1. Again, this collects Deadpool and the Mercs for Money number 6 to 8 and Deadpool Annual 2016 number 1, which Duggan and Posen come back and do something for in the annual. And it also has Hit Monkey on the back. I mentioned him earlier. That's awesome. So that's really cool. I've got to hunt down issue number 1. And then I got this, which I thought I had, but I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. Hawkeye vs Deadpool, which I believe is more... I swear I've had this before. I swear I've got this. I don't know. But I got Hawkeye vs Deadpool, which I believe is more part of the Hawkeye universe as opposed to Deadpool. It's written by Duggan. This just collects Hawkeye versus Deadpool 0 to 1. So, yeah. Just a bit of a once-off story, but that's awesome. I swear I've got this, unless I've got a single issue of it, just randomly. I don't know. And I swear I had this as well, but I think I've just got a single issue of this as well, which is from 2016. So this is more of another later version of Deadpool, but this is by Acker. What's his name? Ben Acker and Ben Blacker. It's Deadpool vs Gambit. This collects Deadpool vs Gambit 1 to 5. So I don't know if it's because those guys write Gambit and they've just done a Deadpool vs Gambit crossover. Not sure. So I haven't really read anything of the later. So like from 2016 onwards, I don't know anything about Deadpool. I don't know, like in the comics. I really only started with Daniel Way at 2008, and he must have gone to 2011, roughly. And then you've got Posen and Duggan for a bit, and then you've got Duggan, and then you've got these new guys. I think that's right. But yeah, that's pretty cool. This one has just some more random volumes for me to look for, but the artwork's really cool. It's a little bit different style, but still awesome. Right, that's all those trades out the way. Ended up getting, because I wanted to get some real early Deadpool, and I wanted to hunt down a copy of First Appearance, which is New Mutants 98, and New Mutants 98. So I got this. I found out it was in this. This is Deadpool Classic. This is volume 1 of Deadpool Classic. So this has or collects New Mutants 98, and it's got a really cool cover. Has it got the cover? Yeah, like Deadpool is so prominent on that cover. Like he's front and center. And he's only in it for a little bit. He's not like in it. He's only in it for like the sort of second half of the comic. So that's great. So that's got his first appearance. It also has Deadpool 1 to 4 from 1994. Sorry, it has Deadpool the Golden Chase. Oh, I can't speak. Deadpool the Circle Chase 1 to 4, Deadpool 1 to 4, and Deadpool 97 number 1. So you've got 2 collections from 94 thereabouts, and then you've got a 97 collection from issue 1 from Fabian. Jesus. Fabian Caesar. Wow. Joe Kelly is another one. I think Joe Kelly did stuff before Daniel Way, so I need to get some collected sets of his as well. But this is really good. Check out Deadpool there. He is massive. An absolute tank. But that's fucking so good. Look at the Juggernaut in there. It's great. So this is really good. This is amazing. These stories are really cool. So I'm definitely going to hunt down more of these classic volumes. There's a lot. There is a fucking lot. There's like 19 of them. Something ridiculous like that. But they're all there. So at least I know which ones to hunt down. And they're a bit pricey. Like I paid $35 for this like second hand, I think. So I don't know if they're any cheaper. And I know you can get like really big, thick, massive omnibuses of them, but I have a feeling they're going to be really hard to read, and I quite like the trades. So I got that because I really just got that for the Deadpool first appearance. I'm not really into my first appearances, but I just wanted Deadpool's one because I'm loving the character so much. Like, it's crazy how much I love this character. But it wasn't enough. I wanted to get the actual single issue. I wanted to hold it in my hands, and I wanted to read the single issue of the first appearance of New Mutants. So I had a look online. It's crazy expensive. I thought it might have been crazy expensive. So I was like, there's got to be something that I can get just to say that I've got the first issue. And I found this. It's a True Believers. So it's a reprint or a facsimile or whatever the fuck they call it. Yeah, this is a pretty damn good condition. Like, probably one of the best condition comics that I showed off recently. Haven't taken it out of the baggie yet. I believe it's like an official reprint. I don't know how reprints work, but I mean, check the cover. There's that cover. It's so good. I've seen a few of these before. These True Believers. This they have like an Amazing Spider-Man one, and I see here's some of the big hard omnibuses that you can get. There's their Joe Kelly one, which is one of the early, maybe mid-90s Joe Kelly. But this came out like 2015, I think. So yeah, I believe it's official. I'm sure it is. But yeah, I'm just happy to have that, to have an official, at least version or at least a copy of the Deadpool first appearance, because it's not like I'm really going to get many first appearances, or if any more. So it's just nice to have that in the collection because of how much I appreciate the character and the changes he's gone through. But then I was sort of thinking, and I was like, it's not enough. It's not really enough, is it? When you really like a character as much as that, you need to try and hunt down. You need to have something original, something awesome. So I went looking again, and I thought, fuck it. I'm going to buy myself a Christmas present. And a guy hooked me up. I got an original New Mutants number 98. Now this thing is absolutely gorgeous. It is in amazing, amazing condition. You've got a couple of small spine ticks. The staples are still in nice and neat. They haven't pulled through. There's no rips, no tears. There's a couple little, the corner down here is sort of like pushed in this tiniest bit. There's a couple of one little tick here from the black, sort of gone white. I don't know what they call that, little scratch mark or something. But I haven't taken it out of the package yet. I don't want to, because I don't need to. I've got 2 other copies of it. But it's in really, really good condition. I got it from eBay. I got it from a guy called VZ Comics. I believe that was, yeah, it must be. And he packaged it so well. Gave me an amazing deal on this. Yeah, I paid $400 for it. So I think that's an incredible price. He wasn't asking that. He was asking a little bit more. I put in an offer. He was willing to work with me. And we agreed at $400, and that was including postage. Was it including postage? I can't remember, but I'm just so happy with this to have. I never thought like I'd ever have or get into these first appearances, because I just don't really care about them. And this came out in February 91, 11th of February 91, I think. I could be wrong, but that's just amazing. I was thinking about maybe getting it slabbed and getting it graded. I don't know how to go about doing that. I don't know how much it's going to cost. So I put forward the question to you guys. Let me know in the comment section. Would it be worth getting this graded, considering I have a reprint that I can flick through and sniff and do all that sort of good stuff with, and I also have a copy in here as well that I can actually read. Would it be worth getting this one slabbed? Because I don't have anything slabbed. I probably was never going to get anything slabbed, but is it worth getting something like this slabbed? Because there were a few on eBay slabbed already, and I think they were going for like $600, $700, $800 or $1,000. I can't remember. But I would be doing it for myself, not to sell ever. But yeah. Otherwise, I'm quite happy to keep this in its little baggie, put it away in the cupboards, out of sunlight, protected, and just bring it out on special occasions. But I don't know. I'll think about it for something next year, and if I do, I will be sure to let you know. But yeah, that's probably going to be my last one for the year because of how expensive this, well, not expensive, but for how much this costs. I think I'm done for the rest of the year now. You might even be seeing this video in January. I don't know. So whenever you're watching this video, I purchased this I got this in November of 2021. So I'm not sure when you're watching this video. But let me know if I should get it slabbed. It's going to be stay protected and kept safe until then. But until the next one, guys, thank you so much for always watching my videos. I don't get a lot of views, but the views I do get are awesome because I like comics. I like sharing what I got. I like watching videos of all you guys, what you pick up. So it's always good to return the favor and show you what I picked up. And I like talking about them as well. So let me know in the comments section if you've read any Deadpool comics, who your favorite writer is. I definitely am loving Daniel Way at the moment. I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy some Joe Kelly from what I've sort of had a sneak peek of. And I think I'll like them all in their own way, but for the moment, Daniel Way's humor is hilarious. I love it. It's definitely my sort of humor. So, but until the next one, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below anything that you want to talk about. And until the next one, guys, have a Merry Christmas if it's before. If it's after, I hope you had a good Christmas and a new year. And just enjoy what you're reading, guys. Doesn't matter what it is, just enjoy it. So until the next one, take care.